enough of that. Guys, it is light chest day today. Well, today is light chest day, but it is also the day we are pulling off of the old split onto the new split. Right? So, guys, I changed my split. As you guys may know, I changed my split just to get some new gains. I've been doing the same split for a while now, so I think it's time to switch it up. And new split does indeed mean new gains. Yes, it does. Contrary to popular belief. Actually, no, I don't know what the popular belief is, but new split equals new gains. All right, guys? That's all I'm trying to say. But, anyways. So, today's light chest day. On regular days, it'd probably be like... Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm lying straight to your face, guys. Tomorrow would be the first day of the new split. Anyways, today's light chest day, but that does not mean we are going to go light in the weight by any means. What light chest day implies or means that we are going to be using only machine work, no free weight. So, I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, free weight's how you're supposed to build muscle. Show me your chest. Show me your chest. And we can talk, alright? Besides the point, so yeah, we're just going to be using all machines. I already know exactly what I'm going to start out with. It's my literally favorite incline press machine in the gym. Yeah. I would go so far to say as that. But yeah, so today, you know, I worked in the morning, but don't mean shit. We're gonna get this shit done, right? So, honestly, that's all I've got. I took my jamming, feeling good. That's what I wanted to talk about. I upped my diet. My calories were upped a big amount. So, I upped my calories by 100 grams of carbs on each day. So on my rest days now, I'm at 500 grams of carbs, and on my training days, I'm at 600 grams of carbs, 75 grams of fat, and 200 to 75 grams of protein. So in other words, 4,200 calories and 3,800 calories, I think, or 37, 38, whatever. So yeah, we upped the calories. And honestly, the first day I did it, I felt an immediate difference. Well, I'm starting to see already. It's only like day 3, and I'm already starting to see an immediate difference, just by how full I look, how my body is like soaking in all these new calories, and yeah, I feel puffed up like a fucking balloon. And honestly, I haven't felt this way since like my last true bulk, which I was like a dirty bulk where I would just fucking eat whatever the fuck I want. So, but this time it's like healthy calories of just literally chicken and rice. Every day I cook over 1,500 grams of cooked rice a day. I eat over 2 pounds of rice a day. Put that into perspective. Almost 3 pounds of rice a day I eat. And on my doubles, on the days that I need rice, I'll be eating almost 4 pounds of rice. Right? But I like to, have yogurt in the morning, or oatmeal for after workouts, just so I can save myself from fucking eating rice so much. But other than that, it's just chicken and rice. Really just super clean carbs, easily digestible, easily usable. So that's the whole idea, guys. So anyways, now that's all I got, and we'll talk about it a little bit more at the end of the video, because right now I'm in my growing phase. So yeah, I'm gonna pray, and you should too, and then let's just fucking skip to me. I'm not gonna record my whole warm up. It's like fucking 20 minutes of yoga. Not really, just like bodybuilder yoga shit with my shoulders and shit, and that's gay. So we're just gonna skip to me throwing some weight around. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Yes! Oh. Come on. Fuck. I got a little excited there. Sorry. Pretty good song though. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh. Nothing. Oh, nothing. Fuck, okay, let's move on. Fuck.
7? No, 7.
Eesh. All right, I did not record the last 2 sets because somebody was using the machine directly behind me, and the only shot I could get was literally them in the middle of me. So I just didn't want to disturb their space and record anyways. So decided just to not record. But besides the point, we still got fucking pumped. We got disgustingly pumped today. I got soup. Holy shit. Holy shit. Whoa. We got disgustingly pumped. Oh, hey, puppy. Look. Puppy pose down. Get him. But anyways, the calories have been getting put to good use because well, one, just look at that. And two, look at this. Well, no. And two, the weight is fucking moving. Three plates last week I got for 6. And then this week I got for 8. Woo. Hello now. And staying relatively lean. I mean, it's only day 3 of the new diet, so we really aren't going to put on any fat until like month 2. No, like month 1 after like 4 weeks. But anyways, yeah, I'm fucking... Nips are staying tight too, so good sign. Anyways, I'm not done yet. I still got cardio, so I'm gonna go hit cardio real quick, and then we can talk more about my diet and the workout. All right, let's talk about it. So what you guys didn't see was my warm-up and kind of like my warm-up sets, I guess. So I warm up like my my rotator cuff. I recently figured out that it's on my left shoulder that, you know, my left shoulder's been acting up. So I figured it out by myself with a little bit of YouTube. But I figured out that it was an internal rotation that was kind of like fucking my shoulder. So one day, or like literally like 2 days ago, I was doing like, I put a band on like a fucking pole, and I was doing like internal rotations like this with the resistance going that way. And my shoulder like popped. And I was like, but one of them good pops, like it popped and I was like, oh. And then that happened that day, and like, I continued my workout, whatever. Today, my shoulder was fucking butter. And I did it today, and I felt fucking great today. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, obviously the weight was absolutely moving, and I was fucking amped, dude. The 3 plates hasn't moved like that ever. That was an all-time PR. So that's why I got super fucking excited, and I was fucking, you know. But yeah, shit hasn't. 8 reps last week. I got 6 for that. I got 6 reps last week on that same weight. So I mean, 3 extra reps in a week? That's crazy. Crazy? No, I'm joking. But yeah, well, you know, all thanks to my Lord Jesus Christ. You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Him. Anyways, so that, and then we decreased the weight, not by a lot, every set, right? So I took a plate off, put a 25 on for my second set. So I did 2 plates on a 25 for my second set. And then I did 2 plates for my third set. The whole idea with that is to get between like 7 to 10 reps. Like I love that rep range. That's my favorite rep range. Like towards the end of the workout, when I'm really just kind of just going for squeeze it pump, then I like 12. I like 12. But honestly, like 10 or like 7 to 10, like on the pec flies, 7 to 10 of those like squeeze at the top, come down, really squeeze at the top. That's fine, really. 7 to 10 of those is fucking perfect. Honestly, I like 12 to like really just burn and like kind of like do a mental fatigue over than a muscle fatigue. Because there's a difference between like a mechanical failure, and that's when like the weight is just too heavy and like nothing in your body would be able to push that weight up, right? But then there's a mental like failure where like you're doing really low weight for like 20 reps, but you could get an extra 5 reps if you really fucking want it. You know what I mean? I like those reps or those sets at the end of the workout, right? Because in the beginning of the workout, I'm trying to fucking mechanically fatigue my entire CNS off rip, moving as much weight as I can, right? Because that's when I'm the strongest. And although I'm not a power lifter, I'm a bodybuilder, I still want to be able to move. Strength is a good indicator of, hypertrophy and a good indicator for progress in general, right? So if I wasn't progressing, something is going wrong, right? Or I'm not doing something right. So, and that's pretty obvious. But anyways, we moved from that to that one machine, the machine. Love that machine. I also did a PR on that machine too. I did 200 pounds. What the stack says, 200 pounds. So basically like 3/4 of the stack for what was the first set for like 8, something like that. I think like 8.5, whatever. But yeah, again, I haven't done that ever. So another pretty big all-time PR. But like I said, once we moved on to that pec deck, and you guys only saw one side of the pec deck, but I did 2 more. But the only thing was that there's a machine like right behind me, and like the direction I was setting the camera up was literally the only direction that I can set it up in. And on that direction, you could perfectly just see them, right? Like there's no way I could cut them out, right? So I'd rather just respect their space and just not record. And it's all right. I already got fucking 7 sets for you guys to see. I think it's okay if you miss out on 2. But yeah, I'd rather respect other people's space than record. Anyways, yeah, that really finished off the pump. And honestly, my chest is looking like a fucking square. It's really starting to like become 3D and kind of pop out at you, which it's exactly what I'm going for. Especially not having like the best chest genetics per se. But, the chest is really starting to like push outwards and, fill up top, which is exactly what I want. It's exactly what I'm going for. And I think that's exactly where my calories are going, which is awesome. Honestly, I should have trained arms today or triceps, but just like a little bit. Even though they got a good pump today, my arms are like the most lacking part of my body right now. So I should probably ramp up the volume on them. That's just me talking to myself, but oh, my diet. Yeah. So the reason why I upped it was because I was kind of like the progress I was seeing was minimal week by week. So it wasn't much. So, and in my off season, I feel like I shouldn't be hungry. I shouldn't be hungry like all the time because that's really what I was. I was kind of just hungry and kind of just cheating on my meals. So instead of cheating, why not up it so I could have more healthy carbs instead of fat fuck carbs? You know what I mean? So that's why I upped it. And also to kind of remain full and still like keep that progress going. Because obviously that progress those carbs were hitting, right? So that's another reason why I wanted to do it. Because I also want to put on maybe an extra 10 pounds of, relatively lean 10 pounds, not like perfectly lean. Because, it's hard to gain 10 pounds in 2 months of perfectly lean muscle. But, you know, a little bit of fluff ain't gonna hurt somebody, ain't gonna hurt me. But honestly, this last month of this, I really want to ramp up the calories as much as possible so that I can squeeze out as much growth as I can. Because when July hits, honestly, the end of July, I'm going to start dieting down like pretty decently hard to really just shave away this excess body fat right up until prep starts. So I just want to be able to, you know, pack on as much size as possible. So yeah, that's kind of like my idea of what's going on, or my like vision, you know what I mean? So anyways, that's all I got for today. Tomorrow is heavy back day. You guys should definitely tune in because I'm gonna throw around some heavy ass weight tomorrow. So anyways, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and eat meal number 5. Yeah, 5. Meal number 5. And then, you know, we're going to have 7 meals today. So got to get big. Everybody want to get big, but nobody want to eat. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for heavy back day.